Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you're planning a 2026 wedding. How exciting! You already know that picking out the bridesmaid dresses is, well, a huge piece of the puzzle. Today, we're going to dive into all the top trends to help you put together a look for your bridal party that is absolutely stunning.
But let's be real. Are you kind of staring at a sea of chiffon and satin online? Just wondering, where do you even start? Trust me, you are not alone. With all the colors, all the styles, and, let's not forget, all the opinions, it is so easy to feel completely overwhelmed. But don't you worry, that is exactly why we're here.
We are going to cut right through all of that noise. In this quick explainer, we'll give you a simple step-by-step plan to turn that confusion into total confidence. Seriously, you're going to walk away from this ready to create a bridal party look that is just incredible. So here's our game plan. First, we'll tackle the foundation, the 2026 color palette. Then, we'll get into the hottest dress styles out there. We're also going to crack the code on that mismatch trend, talk about getting a great fit for literally everyone, and then wrap it all up with some pro tips to make the whole thing a total breeze.
Okay, let's dive right into our first step, the 2026 color palette. Think of this as the foundation. It really sets the entire mood for your whole wedding aesthetic.
First up, we've got these really soft and romantic hues. I mean, these are just perfect for those ethereal garden weddings or dreamy spring celebrations, right? Mismatched pinks are huge right now, creating this beautiful, subtle gradient effect. And we're seeing a ton of these cool-toned satins. Colors like seafoam and dusty sage get this elegant sheen that, oh my gosh, photographs so beautifully.
But then, on the complete other end of the spectrum, 2026 is all about being bold. These expressive palettes are for couples who really want to make a fashion-forward statement. These sunrise and sunset themes let you play with a whole range of warm, vibrant colors that feel almost cinematic and just so full of energy.
And for a vibe that's effortlessly modern and super chic, earth tones are really stepping into the spotlight. You've got colors like eucalyptus and terracotta that bring this grounded, sophisticated warmth to the whole bridal party. And hey, you can never underestimate a classic, right? Black and burgundy are being totally reimagined, especially in these luxe fabrics, for a look that is just truly timeless.
So now that you've got your color story down, let's move on to step 2, the top trending dress styles. For 2026, it is all about finding that perfect silhouette, usually with modern twists on some classic, elegant shapes.
This little chart kind of breaks down the feeling behind each trend. So a square neckline, for instance, gives you that clean, really minimalist look. If you want a touch of that effortless glamour, the cowl neck is just perfect for that. And for something a bit more romantic, flutter sleeves or these delicate little bows add that whimsical, coquette touch that is so popular right now. But you know, it's not just about the cut. The fabric is absolutely key. Luxe satin is having a major moment. It adds this gorgeous sheen and sophisticated texture that just elevates any color, whether it's a soft pastel or a deep jewel tone. Honestly, it's all about how the light hits that fabric. It just gives it this rich, really dimensional quality. All right, now this is a big one, the mismatch trend. It's so popular because it lets everyone show off a little individuality. But let's be honest, there is a fine line between effortlessly chic and just plain chaotic. So here is a foolproof formula to get it right. This 4-step process is basically your key to success. You start with a vision board so everybody's on the same page. Then, and this is critical, pick one unifying detail. It could be the fabric, maybe the hemline, or a really tight color family. Then always order swatches to see the materials in person, because colors look so different on a screen. And finally, try to shop from the same retailer. That ensures that a dusty sage from one dress perfectly matches the dusty sage on another. Okay, on to a really important topic, making sure every single person in your bridal party feels amazing. And that means choosing styles that flatter a variety of body types, which, let's face it, can sometimes be the trickiest part of this whole thing.
When you are in doubt, the A-line dress is your secret weapon. For real. Because it cinches at the natural waist and then just flows away from the body, it creates this beautiful, balanced, and comfortable shape on pretty much everyone. It is a timeless, elegant choice that just works, every single time. For those of you who want to offer more tailored options, think of this table as your little cheat sheet. It gives you some great starting points for different body shapes. For example, a wrap dress can beautifully define the waist for both an hourglass and an apple shape, while an empire waist is just fantastic for creating a long, elegant line. And finally, let's wrap this all up with a few essential pro tips that will make the entire process as smooth and stress-free as possible. Okay,
This number is so important, we gave it its own slide. 6 months. You have to order the dresses at least 6 months before the wedding. Seriously, this is not something to leave to the last minute. This builds in a crucial buffer for any potential delays, shipping time, and most importantly, for alterations. And this right here is truly the bottom line. It's so easy to get caught up in making everything look perfect, but the real goal is for your friends to feel comfortable and confident. Because when they feel good, it shows. It shows in their smiles, in their energy, and for sure in the photos.
So as you start this process, just remember that these choices, they're more than just dresses. They're part of the visual story of your wedding day. From the colors to the styles, it is all a reflection of you. So, what story do you want to tell?